Thank you,
Jeez.
Susie Q.
She just loves to scream at us.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Bite Podcast with Raven and Ree. I'm your host, Raven.
And I'm your host, Ree.
And this week, guys, we are giving you a little bit of an extra thank you for our listeners. We actually have pretty much the next two episodes kind of played out what we want to do. And one of them is actually going to come as an extra episode for this week. Probably will end up coming out by Wednesday. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But so we had said that the last podcast that we were going to do a life and death episode, which is the gender bent Twilight book written by Stephanie Meyer herself, because I was on a road trip, so I had time to read it. Um, and then I remember I remembered all last minute that we had also said like 2 episodes ago that we were gonna watch Loki when it came out on Disney Plus, and we were gonna watch it and do the podcast at the same time, so kind of get our live reactions. So this week you get a 2 for 1, right? Podcast episodes in 1 week. So if you don't really like Marvel, you can go watch our life and death episode later this week, where we will be talking about the book Life and Death. And then I always come with my little screenshots or things that I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to talk about this on the podcast. As I always do. Just that's my thing. And then I also we came up with a little idea, because I realized on this new thing on TikTok is to, I guess, ask questions or be questionable of certain themes or things in Twilight. Um, and so I was like, well, why don't we do an episode where we have people tell us the questions that they would ask Stephanie Meyer if they could ask her anything. Most people, most people, if you meet someone like famous that you don't really like or whatever, you're not really gonna like go hard at them. You'll hopefully still be respectful and whatever. So we said, if you could ask her anything, what would you ask her? And we're gonna ask those questions, present the questions on our podcast, on our not next episode, but the next episode. Present the questions and then see if we can answer them ourselves. I know Ree was saying that we could answer some of them with interviews that Stephanie has done or the illustrated guide, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
That's gonna be a fun one, yeah. So, yeah. Any. I just got back from my road trip like 3 days ago, so I'm still recovering from that.
Oh my gosh, I loved watching the updates on Insta.
Oh, it was so much fun. I went. For those of you that don't know, I went to on a road trip to help one of our friends move to Utah. Um, our good friend Mare, who we talk about
Yeah.
often, I think. But we helped her. Me and my husband helped her move to Utah. So we went from where we live to El Paso to Albuquerque, New Mexico. From there to Utah. We passed through Colorado, like a little portion of it. And then after that, my husband and I decided to use the rest of our trip as like an a vacation. so
Yes.
we so we went to Arizona, we went to the Grand Canyon on our way. When you're like going, because you go up kind of like these mountains to get to the Grand Canyon, and when you go back down, you have to go back through the mountains. And when we were driving back down, there was a Jeep that flipped over on its on. Oh, so
Oh
I
no.
was so
Was
terrified. I don't
were
know if
they
anyone.
okay?
I don't know. I know that their entire roof was off.
Oh shit.
I know. So I looked at the floor. I didn't see any blood. So fingers crossed that everything was okay. But I was after that. I was like, just please get us off this freaking mountain. Like I don't want to be on this mountain anymore. It was terrifying.
I can't drive through mountains. They scare the hell out of me. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with the Pacific Coast Highway in California.
Yeah.
You've heard of it. So
Mhm.
it's literally that road that is carved all along the mountain ridge, and my family decided to drive it when we were on our way from Lompoc to San Francisco because my mom was deployed and she came home midway
Mhm.
through. So we went decided to spend that whole month going on trips and we wanted to go to San Fran. So we took the PCH and I was scared the entire time. I hate
Mhm.
windy roads. I hate driving through like mountains. My brother got sick and threw up in the car. It was just, they
Yeah,
scare
I
me.
Carlos was also saying this is kind of like California, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, but yeah, it was terrifying. I mean, there was turns that were like super we had to oh, it was so scary, and there was cars speeding through them. And I'm sure what had happened with the Jeep is because Jeeps are very top heavy, so they
Yeah.
probably take turn to it was so we were heading this way and they were coming like towards us. We didn't see it flip over, we just saw like the crash because there was a sign that said like incident up ahead, and we were like, oh, what, maybe like they just like maybe they're like doing construction, or we were, it was super weird. And then we like got there and there was like people with like a slow down and or like and a stop sign
Mm-hmm.
controlling traffic from both areas. And then the Jeep was completely turned on its side. The good thing though is that in the part that it was is like because there's some areas where like if you look off the side, like on the driver's side, it's straight down. And the same thing sometimes with the passenger, like if you were to look down, just depending on what part you were on, it was straight down. But luckily for yeah, it was terrifying. And
Oh,
and they don't have guardrails on some of these. Terrifying.
God.
Yeah.
That no, oh, I would be so scared.
Yeah, so the good thing about the area that this Jeep had flipped over is that it wasn't one of those areas that was a straight down. There was like ground kind of next to it a little bit. It was kind of like more like a ditch more than a straight down. It was like a ditch and then go a couple feet ahead and then a straight down. So luckily,
Oh,
I could have if they would have, if it was a straight down, like who God knows what would have happened. But
that would have
um
been a catastrophic crash.
yeah. So that was terrifying. I was like, get me out of this freaking mountain. And then it was just terrifying, but it was lots of fun. The trip was lots of fun. That part was not lots of fun. And then we went to Roswell, New
Yeah.
Mexico. We went to the alien.
I remember you were so excited to go there. How was
I
it?
didn't get abducted, so unfortunate. But I
Dang,
know.
no probes.
But we went to it was just so hot. It was like 112 degrees outside. And their hot is
Ooh,
yeah. See, it gets like 112 where I live sometimes, but our hot is a very humid hot. It's not like over there it's like desert dry heat and it's just sucked. Yeah,
that's
so
the worst. Like, I
yeah.
hate humidity, but dry heat?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and so we went to the International Museum of UFOs and we did like this cool little spacewalk. And after that we were both like, it's hot, let's go back to the hotel and sleep. And so that's what we did, and we watched TV and whatever. But it was lots of fun. And then in the morning we woke up, it was like we didn't even wake up early. It was like 7, 8 o'clock, and it was like so nice. It was like 70 degrees outside. I
Ooh.
was like, it should have been like this yesterday. What the heck? But
Yeah.
I guess since it's like the desert, basically, you know how it gets really cold at night, probably, in the desert.
Yeah.
Does. At the Grand Canyon, though, it was like 60, 70 degrees up there. Um, it's like 8,000 elevation or something like over there, and it was so nice. It was so fresh. Carlos is afraid of heights, so he was terrified because I was over here like daredeviling. He didn't.
Like, I'm the same. I mean, I can do roller coasters with high heights, but if I'm just standing, like if I go up at the top building, I get scared. I'm like, that's a long drop.
Well, yeah, and so like there was this one area that had like a lookout with a guardrail, so you could walk out onto it, and it was like cool because you could like stand on it and be safe. But then right next to it, there was another area that looked like it was a lookout, but it had no guard railing. Like it was not an intentional lookout, like it's not like a clear path to get to it. You kind of have to like jump down on a rock and then go back up on a rock. And people were going out onto that.
I would not. No,
Was like
absolutely not.
I wanted to go on it so bad, but I didn't want to go without Carlos. But then knowing my clumsy ass, I would have like tripped on a rock.
Oh no.
So it would have been terrible.
That would have been sad.
Yeah, it was lots of fun though, and I want we're gonna every summer we're gonna try to make a trip like that. Not that particular trip, but just see
Just
more
going
states.
out.
Go, yeah. So maybe one summer we'll make our way to you.
Oh my gosh, and there's a lot over on my side of the pond.
Hmm. Yeah, so funsies. Okay, guys, we'll stop stalling. We'll
they're,
start
they're probably
get
like,
to
just watch the show.
I know they're like, just watch this freaking show already. We're going, guys. Okay.
They
So I
might
have
regret that with me, because once I see my man, it's over. They're gonna regret that.
yeah, guys. And so at any time if you want to like pause or whatever to like discuss or whatever, we can do that or we can watch, react and
I'm scared.
you know what I'm curious about cuz
What?
usually the thing that we've seen with the Marvel is that a fourth episode is like the episode where
Shit hits the
shit
fan.
hits the fan, you figure out a lot. I
Yeah,
wonder if they're gonna if it's gonna go with the same thing because I
I
haven't
hope so.
I haven't seen some TikToks. Like every time I see something about it, I skip it. But I saw one that said like, oh, like something about like it being like, what the heck, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm curious. So we
I'm
will.
I have high hopes that, listen, people are already trying to I'm trying to stay off of like Twitter and staying off TikTok with it. And I'm already seeing people saying like Loki's gonna die by the end of this. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
no, no. I'm like, no, 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 because Tom Hiddleston is casted in Doctor Strange. So he better be there. And it
Yeah,
better be this Loki.
I don't think he's dying, but I hope not. That would
Or if
suck.
he does, or you know what, he's gonna pull a thing that he did in Dark World, where he's gonna die, but it's really him giving an illusion.
I see that. Okay, so I have mine pulled up and it's at 000. How?
Okay, okay, let me pull it up. By the way, can I shout out to Raven and Mr. Woods for allowing me to use their Disney Plus account? And I love the matching, like that's so, oh my god,
Yeah.
that is adorable.
Just so you got, because well, I was technically named after. No, I was named after Raven Simone,
I
100%.
love
My
that.
mom loved her name like when she was in the Cosby Show, and so my mom was like, "I love the name Raven," so I was named
It's a
after Raven Simone, and it just so
I love
happened that
that.
she was in That's So Raven. So my little user like profile picture is Raven Simone. It's That's So Raven, and then my husband, we always say that he looks like Maui from Moana. So his is Maui and it says that's so Carlos. So
Oh, I love that. Okay, I
okay.
gotta. Okay, let me put up. Okay, I'm
He's
at
gonna
zero
he's gonna
zero
he's gonna
zero
be
zero.
Moana for Halloween. It's gonna be so great. Or he's gonna be
This
Maui and then our niece is gonna be Moana. It's gonna be so cute.
that's gonna be so.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Oh.
Hey guys, editing Raven here. So I originally was gonna go ahead and edit out the dead air, where we're just watching and kind of not talking, but I figured that it would make it harder for you guys to kind of watch along, and watch our reactions at the same time. So, I'm gonna go ahead and keep in the dead air. If you want to go ahead and skip to 1 hour and 2 minutes on the podcast, that's where you'll get our reactions after the fact. But yeah, if not, then go ahead and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, is this Endgame?
I'm already shook.
Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes from
This is a
Endgame.
great scene. Oh, and there's the freaking Tesseract.
Oh. Oh my
And
god.
there you go. And he's gone. Ooh. The
Oh, the
sun
iconic
show.
opening. I love this opening. Like, I cannot wait to be in the movie theater and
Mm-hmm.
seeing it again. I'm gonna cry.
I know Black Widow comes out next month.
July 9th. July 9th. Oh my god, I'm gonna be there. Oh crap.
Ooh, look at the Marvel Studios. I love that color. For you guys, it's like green and gold. It's so beautiful.
I'm gonna be a female version of him for Halloween. I
That's,
swear it.
it's gonna be great. Mm. Ooh,
Oh my god, what is that?
the Sahara Desert. It's probably not the Sahara Desert. But...
Yeah.
Oh, Gobi
Mongolia.
Desert, Mongolia.
Did he just shoot out of the sky like a shooting star?
I think so. He is our shooting star.
Oh my god.
He looks great.
Oh my god, he is so fine. Oh dear god.
Jeez, man. Read the room.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. She's a bad bitch.
She is.
Whoa.
Mm.
What?
Oh, that's the photo I saw go all over Instagram. Oh my god.
She slow mode his ass. Oh, that sucks. Reset the timeline. That is so funny.
Oh, she loves it.
For those of you listening, she was running away and she was reversing him to come back to her. It sounds
I
dumb,
need
the
that for like my
Tesseract,
dog.
right?
Oh my god, no, no, no. I think I know what this is because I saw a picture in the trailer.
Oh, oh,
Oh my
oh
god.
my God! It
Oh
just
my
made him
god.
naked.
Oh my god. He is
Oh,
hot.
oh, there's a kitty cat. Wow. Oh my God, that's kind of like if you die, you know how they say sometimes like you'll go to heaven or hell and they'll have like a thing like verify if this is everything you've ever said in your life.
Oh, I don't need them to know everything that I've said about like my
Mm.
favorite characters. His hair like that is really giving me like the Joker vibes, like Joaquin
It
Phoenix's Joker.
is. It is. It really is.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. His aura.
That's
Did you
cool.
see how it was all red?
Yeah. I mean, this is after like this Loki is after everything that happened from
Yeah.
Thor and the Avengers. So
But that doesn't make me love him any less.
I know my diabolical Asgardian love.
No.
He's so sassy. I love it.
He's very sassy. Oh, there's the iconic clock from the poster.
Just minutes.
Mm.
That one guy looked like Vision.
Yeah, this it did. This is giving me very much like old Marvel comic vibes.
I'm here for it. Oh,
Wow. So it's interesting. So the time variant.
Do you want to put it on pause?
Yeah, should we pause it?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
okay, I
Mine's
heard
only
pause.
like 2 seconds.
Mine's at 11:31.
11:31. Okay, mine's at 11:34. Let me just.
Okay, so she said something that made me think a little bit. For those of you that, so they had that like a little clock on the screen that came up and told them like, this is what you're here for, right? Or this is like what this is basically. She said that the time variant people, the three people, which one of them did look like Vision a little bit.
Yeah, they had like the stone, and I'm just so like, okay.
So that's curious. I wonder how that ties in.
But they were
But
different colors. Were they different color stones?
they or
Or they're all red?
oh no, should
Which really is weird because the time stone is green.
mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it's
she said
cool.
that they've created a timeline for everyone to follow. So does that mean that they're the ones that created the whole end game situation? Because they kind of like
That Yeah, that's what I'm wondering because I mean, if they are the authorities and that's the whole thing, then that means that they would have stepped in if it wasn't.
uh,
So,
and then why didn't they step in when they went back to time travel?
because maybe that was what's fit into their timeline was that they had to. Like these alternate cuz I
Mm.
mean, Loki create was about to create an alternate reality and they had to stop him. So maybe these other alternate realities that they ended up creating as a result of Endgame, they had to be created.
And
And that's why they
then
didn't step
that
in.
also makes me curious, is it did maybe it was in their timeline for it to happen, but then did Captain America, did he get in trouble?
That's the thing. Exactly. Did Steve? Did And also, Gamora stayed in the 2014 Gamora stayed
Mm-hmm.
in 2023. So
These bitches need to get in trouble too. Steve
I
needs to get in
know
trouble. Gamora.
they are.
Hello.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
why is Loki the only one? Because that then the only way it makes sense is that means that Loki was
M-
the 2012 Loki was
maybe he wasn't the only one, but he's the first one. Because
yeah
technically he got in trouble in 2012 because they were back in time.
yeah that's
Hmm.
right.
This
He
is
wasn't. It wasn't 2023 Loki who did that. So
this is the rising many questions for me. Okay, ready to start. Okay, three, two, one. Oh,
oh,
oh my gosh. Jeez.
he's looking for his ticket.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that intro.
See the horns.
The O with the horns, I was gonna say that too.
Finally, my man is getting the recognition he deserves.
He is.
I've been rolling with him since the beginning. Ooh, France. 1549.
We're going back. I don't like that guy. That guard behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, Hmm. The devil.
Mm.
Do you think it's Loki because of the horns?
Maybe. It's really, this is giving me that Doctor Who vibe because like Doctor Who spans through timelines and space and time, so it's like some events you'll see happen way before, but it like
Mhm.
it's I think so. Who knows? Ooh.
It seems like once the timeline gets to that red line, then it becomes official, and they don't want that.
Yeah, they want to break it and catch it before it does that.
Mhm.
Or wait a moment.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm guessing that maybe okay, maybe this is why they need Loki's help.
7/20/89. Ooh. It answered. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, I just got secondhand embarrassment. Babe, no.
Oh. Hmm. Ooh.
Love him.
I love
And
Owen Wilson.
can you please say ka-chow in this show?
I
Just
know.
look at his shoes. Him and I look like we're wearing matching shoes right now.
I know.
They like those slippers.
It's all technology, I'm
Hmm.
assuming.
Yeah. That's the year 3008 right there.
Mm-hmm. Cue Jonas Brothers year 3000.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm, sorry.
Oh no.
He looks so offended.
Mm.
Oh my god, he just looks so good in this shot.
Ooh.
Oh, part of me hopes that they show him what
I
happened.
know. It looks like they might. Oh. Dang.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god. He's making him Cooper! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
That's so funny.
He said he lost him to Thor.
Sounds very like them.
Thor would do something like that. Mm.
Yo.
Oh my god, they are gonna show him.
Oh.
Oh no. Are they gonna show him Frigga?
Okay. They did not.
Oh, but I'm happy they did.
Oh. Oh. Well, what about Loki? He can achieve the best version of himself, and he did.
He died sacrificing himself.
Oh no.
Now, where the hell could he have gone?
He has.
Poor Casey, he's just trying to do his job.
What? What? What?
Oh no.
What just happened?
She's about to like. Oh no. Please watch it. Watch it. I want him to watch it.
Oh my goodness. Loki, don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself, man.
I mean, he really did love Frigga.
Oh.
No, no, I'm gonna actually cry.
Oh no. No. Baby, no.
My boo.
Oh. I'm
Oh no. No,
gonna
no.
die. No, 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 no. I can't do this. I can't. Oh my god. No, don't do it. Oh my god. No.
No.
Oh. And,
Oh, oh, oh.
oh my goodness.
That's not a good sign.
Oh. Uh, oh.
That was kind of hot.
That was kind of hot.
He's such an ass, but I love it.
Oh my god.
Loki, nowhere left to run. I can't go back, can I? Back to my timeline. I don't enjoy hurting people.
Oh.
I don't enjoy it. I do it because I have to, because I've had to. Explain that to me. Because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear. The desperate play for control. Getting on himself. The villain. That's not how I see it. You try to use that? Oh, several times. Even an infinity stone is useless here. TVA is formidable. That's been my experience. I can't offer you salvation. I mean, the variant we're hunting is you. I beg your pardon?
Shuts the.
What?
I'm so.
Boy, think some jackass found himself a time machine, came back here to get rich.
Should we kind of look for him, sir?
Nah, it's not worth the paperwork. Just prune and let's bail. Set a charge.
Wait.
Oh no.
Someone's out there.
I need to see him. I need to see him. I need to see him. No.
No! What a series premiere. Hold on, I want to see if there's a end credit scene.
Yeah, okay.
No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we probably won't see any end credit scenes till maybe episode 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip ahead too. It's just
Oh my gosh!
that is I'm very confused. No, I'm not confused. I'm not confused. I'm not confused. I'm not confused. Wait,
What?
something in my head is almost like, what if,
Hold on, say it because I think I might be on the same page. Say it.
what if the Loki that got killed in Endgame was not really Loki? Somehow he escaped something, I don't know. And then, I don't know.
Okay, no, I get what you mean. That is a good theory. My theory also is what if, okay, if they are hunting, if they just recruited Loki to hunt Loki, do you think that means that maybe he was supposed to take that path and like betray? I don't know. I mean,
What do you mean? Wait, what?
what if it's a loop? What if it's a time loop? Like what if the 2012 Loki, they say that he wasn't supposed to do that. Like the Avengers coming back, going back in time, that was supposed to happen. Him
Mm-hmm.
escaping wasn't supposed to happen. What if because remember they saw the when they were hunting and when they were in France, they showed the little thingy and it had the
Mm-hmm.
timeline and it was going up. What if that was Loki from 2012, his thing going up, and he got to the red, he somehow got to the red and it made like a continuous time loop. And little do they know, it's
Mm.
just so now they're recruiting Loki to go hunt Loki, but little what if it's just gonna repeat the process?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. Oh my god, that had me those emotions when he was watching everything play out.
But because I'm like, what other Loki could it be? Like, what other timeline could it?
So, there, well, there was the Loki who we thought died, but ended up taking the Asgardian throne in Thor: Dark World. Then in
Mhm.
Ragnarok, they got him and Thor were in the Bifrost going up, and Hela had knocked them out of the Bifrost, so then they were just traveling through space. So
Mhm.
those are the only other two Lokis who I can tell kind of like we didn't see what happened in between.
Yeah. Cuz
And then
I'm
of course we
like,
got Loki, and then like you said, the Loki who Thanos killed. So I don't know because wouldn't if he did escape from Thanos, wouldn't have it have been part of his time path, or if it wasn't, they would have caught him then.
well, then maybe that's why it's the Loki from that time. Because if they would have caught him, then he's caught. But then he somehow figured out a way to escape, and so now he's just like. But then to me, that Loki wouldn't go around like killing people. I don't know, right? Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm excited. This is gonna be what, a 6-part series?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is
Okay. I'm like trying to go on TikTok now so I can.
fun. I really gotta pee.
Okay. Okay.
BRB. Grandma, you okay? Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
So let's talk about this very small detail that you probably missed in the first episode. Spoiler, obviously. The construct of Loki's life ends, it reads Hail I or 1 ETH 616. I or 1 ETH 616. That's what I have. If this is confirming that the primary MCU timeline is Earth 616, that's a problem because we were told that the primary comics universe right now is 616 and the MCU is Earth 199999. But if that's what that means, then I have a question. This is Earth Dimension 616. I'm from Earth 833. How did Mysterio get that right? He's lying about the multiverse right now. He doesn't know that it actually exists. So this is just the right number?
Hmm. So someone commented, um, I read teal one, which means part one in German. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but if that's part one, what is part two? Because on the end of his life strip, when the film ended, it said teal one, and then it said look or earth. Okay, let me see. It said Is Teal 1 ETH 616 with ETH it's Earth 616. So then they said my maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but if that's part 1, what is part 2? So then is Loki gonna have a part 2 on Earth in the current?
Ah, please, please. I feel like it has to be. Because I feel like because I think because okay, whatever happens in the series is gonna set up for Doctor Strange too. So I think it is going to be like whatever the events are, it's gonna be his part too. But I want to know like if he is if the Loki is hunting down like their Minutemen and trying to destroy the TVA, couldn't that really affect like the timeline?
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, you know, you got Doctor Strange. He's part of the space-time continuum. Oh my god, Kitty in the background.
Oh, I'm like, there's so many. Okay, so this is what this guy said.
Favorite. You know what's really hard for me to come to terms with? Loki's still confirming that there is only one timeline and there isn't a multiverse. I can't wrap my head around because I'm so set on like the X-Men universe and the Raimi-verse and the comics as just being separate universes. The Spider-Verse, like they already exist the multiverse in my head canon. It exists no matter what you say about it. But the TVA exists outside of the universe. So I should believe them. I know some people are doubting their reliability or credibility, but
Hmm.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be biased that this is gonna be my favorite show of the Disney shows because Loki is my dude. But I just think this is gonna have the most interesting plot.
Yeah.
Like I loved WandaVision and I loved that story, that plot. Loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm.
But I think this is gonna be is like the most interesting plot of the three.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy says it's Loki episode 1 ending explained. Let's see if we can see.
Oh, okay. Come
let me explain. Spoilers ahead. So the episode ends with a group of guards from the TVA arriving in an alternate universe to investigate the staff. They then see this mysterious hooded figure and go to attack. The figure lights the floor on fire and it ends up burning all of the guards from the TVA, killing all of them. They also end up picking up one of the bombs to reset the timeline, and the episode ends there. So this mysterious figure is a variant of Loki from the multiverse. And that's why Agent Mobius approached Loki for help. So like that he can help the TVA take down this bad version of Loki. And now that this alternate variant has that bomb that resets timelines, he can use that against the TVA. Loki episode 1 ending.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
Someone just said, anyone else see Peggy Carter walk out of the portal thing?
Okay, yeah, I saw a picture on Instagram. There was like a girl. I didn't catch it. I think I was too focused on Loki. But there was a picture and there's like a still image of a girl walking out of a portal with someone and
This
the
is
way she was dressed, the
30,
way
3414.
3414. Yeah,
And the timestamp if you want to go look at it.
it's she looks a lot like Peggy. But I don't know if Peggy would know about the TVA.
Okay, I'm at 3413, so I'm gonna press play.
Hold on, let me.
Ooh, shut up. Shut up.
Is it her?
You need to go look at it now.
Okay.
It looks very sus.
34 what?
3414, but like 3413.
Oh shoot. Okay. 34 3413. Okay.
You can't tell me that's Peggy and Cap. That's
Wait, no. But did she have a collar on like what he did?
Yes. Wait, and then his face looks very confused after looking at it. Like he notices them and he looks very confused. He looks, zoom in the face, confusion. But I mean, he also could have been just looking at what's his face, but
Okay. Well, okay. That wasn't Cap because that was one of the guards bringing her in, but she had a collar around.
mhm.
So maybe Cap and Peggy did get in trouble with the TVA because Cap had went back in time.
And then if you think about it, this is happening w- probably like while it says that the time doesn't work the same way. So this is probably happening during the whole thing that's
The
taking
heist.
the heist in Endgame, or even afterward. Like,
Ooh. But then that makes but then that wonders because Cap went back in time to be with Peggy, but then we see him old at the end. So it's
mhm.
like, okay, what happened? Did he escape? Did they like ooh.
Hmm.
I want to watch that again.
Someone is saying that the person at the end is Lady Loki.
Well, Loki is gender neutral and can flip between genders, so we see female Loki by the end of this. I'm literally gonna lose my mind.
Mm. It says either that or that Peggy is part of the TVA, is what someone said in the comments.
That could, yeah, that could be.
Okay, now this the same guy did a Loki episode breakdown.
Owners ahead. So this episode wasn't action-packed. It was simply an episode that introduces us to the TVA and reinventing the character of Loki completely. The beginning, this episode is Agent Loki talking to Loki, getting to the core of his character. When you see Loki more vulnerable than ever before because he sees the way his life plays out, and he discovers that his purpose was nothing but pain and suffering. And this is how we find out why Loki does what he does, because he feels weak. And now this variant of Loki can discover a new purpose for his life. I can't applaud Marvel enough because they just took a character who we all thought was done and reinvented him in a way where he has so much more story to be told.
Mm. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. This guy keeps. Who's Mephisto?
Who?
Mephisto in the Marvel world.
I haven't heard of him.
It says here that Mephisto is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel. The first appears in the character first appears in the Silver Surfer #3 and was introduced. I don't think he's been in any movies, but look at how he looks.
Um.
Look at that's Mephisto.
Oh. Ooh.
And then they're saying that that looks a lot like that guy, the
It kind of does. I think when I was doing some sleuthing about WandaVision and what people thought WandaVision and Doctor Strange, because there is a supernatural world to Marvel. I think I saw him a picture of him in that. So yeah.
maybe.
Getting to take a big blockbuster supervillain. What's up, guys? Disney will never just Disney and Loki will blow your mind. So in the split-second shot, you could see a TVA guard walking out of a portal, and he's with someone who looks a little familiar. Now, it is hard to tell, but it looks like the guard's bringing in a variant of Peggy Carter. She's even wearing a similar outfit to the one she wore in Agent Carter. Now, the reason how we wouldn't catch this little Easter egg, but we did.
Mm. Wow. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
I know. I just want the next episode to come out.
I know. Oh my god. Oh, my grandma's talking to herself again. I'm gonna have to give her one medicine tonight.
Oh, I'm very wow.
What?
Wednesday cannot come soon enough.
I'm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. I don't even know. Oh my goodness.
I don't.
That's wild.
I am so excited for this show. I cannot wait.
I'm ready for you know what? Episode 4 is good is when we're gonna find out who that person is. I'm pretty sure. Or either we're gonna find out who it is, or we're gonna find out we know it's Loki, but we don't know like what Loki. Or we're gonna find out like how this whole thing ties together. That's gonna be it.
I cannot wait for that. That's good. Oh, I'm really hoping we get a iconic costume change like we have in WandaVision and in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like they can't do this without giving him. It did warm my heart seeing his outfit from the Avengers because as though I love the Ragnarok outfit, I love the original Asgard outfit that he wore.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. This is gonna be an interesting.
Before we close out, do you have any recommendation for your segment?
I don't have any recommendations.
You
Actually,
don't?
yes, my recommendation is to go watch Loki.
Go watch Loki.
That's my. If you don't have Disney Plus, just DM me. I'll give you my login information. I'm kidding. Maybe we should make like a communal, like a shared account where if you don't have Disney Plus, use the Bite Podcast account.
Oh my god! Just like send $1 each time you use it, so we can keep up with the payments.
Maybe if we get to the point where we want to make a Patreon, that'll be a Patreon perk. Having our Disney Plus information.
Yeah.
So
oh my god, that would be so funny.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, that was it for today, guys. We're gonna go ahead and recover from that episode.
Ooh,
I'm gonna yes. Your book.
I do have a book review for you guys because I've been doing a lot of reading the past couple weeks. Oh my god, I'm like back in that manic part of like reading and buying books, and I'm just all like, that's why I haven't been on my phone so much. Like I'll go on my phone, but like to post, and then I exit out of my phone. I don't like scroll that much because I'm like, oh, I gotta find out what happens next. So I've got two. One I'm in the middle of reading, the other one I did finish. This one's a little special because I made a TikTok about it. This is called Dark Radiance by Allison Aldridge, and Allison and I met through TikTok, and this is her debut novel. Her on TikTok and Instagram is at Allison in Wonderland, I think 1996. So Allison I followed each other, and then because I had asked for book recs, and she's like, oh my gosh, this was also when I was going through like my angel phase with books, so like Hush Hush and Fallen, and she said, I wrote a book on angels, I loved them in my childhood and stuff, and so it ended up being like my thing. And so I got her book. You can get it on Amazon, and I love the cover. Also, Allison, she's an independent author. She's not with the publishing company. So
I love that.
She self-published this. So yes, support independent authors because they are just as important as ones in publishing companies. And also, it helps them for, to continue their passion. And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love supporting that. So, and this book really gives me like, it gives me Fall and Hush Hush, but also like Twilight and Vampire Diaries
Ooh.
feels. Like it's about angels, but I couldn't help but read. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting like Twilight and Vampire Diaries feels about being in a small town, and it's set in Colorado. It's set in a small town of Inglewood in Colorado,
Mm.
and it's you follow the story of Liliana Caldwell, who she is a part of the foster system, and she's 17 years old. She's been in it all her life, and she ends up being fostered by a family in this small town, and it's this town has its secrets to its own. It has like some creepy history, like the pastor's daughter had sacrificed herself in the church, and Lily starts to notice that people, like she's just met these people, but they're acting as though they've known her whole life,
Hmm.
and like they're watching her, and she doesn't understand why this is the first time she's in this town. But and then as she's going on and she's like going through her time there, she discovers that the stories that her brother, because she had a brother who was in this, like, who was taking care of her in the system, and then one day he vanished when she was 7. But every night before bed he would tell her a bedtime story about monsters and the God's fallen children who lived in a small town and what they would do. And she comes to find out that she's actually in the town with the people that were part of that bedtime story, because the top of it
Ooh.
the top of it says like never trust a bedtime story. And um the back says, my brother used to tell me bedtime stories about angels and a monster that threatened their rule, but now those stories are real and standing right in front of me. I should have never trusted a bedtime story. Because I don't want to spoil too much, but basically Lily comes to discover that she is the first offspring born from an angel and a fallen angel, which is
Oh wow.
forbidden. Because in the way Allison had wrote it was, angels and fallen, they could fall in love and they could, like, conceive a child, but the child never lived. And so
Mm-hmm.
Lily's the first to ever, like, offspring to live, and so she is an abomination that both sides um are like trying to fight to like understand if she's gonna be a danger to them. And also she's got the ghost of Claire, the pastor's daughter, haunting her visions. And then of course there's a mysterious dark-haired boy who she can't help but feel attracted to. So
Ooh.
it really gives me like all those book series combined. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Um I think the only thing that got me a little bit that I had to like get used to was because, Lily and Asher, the love interest, they had a very fast attraction. And I was just so like, oh my God, no, slow down. So that's the only thing, but that's just me personally. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people, they love that. I just personally was like, oh my God, slow down. Like, come on, get to know each other a little bit more before you guys
Yeah.
are like, oh, I can't live without
I was
you.
gonna
But
say our book is very like the love part is a very slow burn. Like
yeah,
really.
yeah. So,
So
yeah, but other than that, it's a very interesting story. I loved the characters, I loved the plot, and I recommend it. So, y'all go check this out. Get it on Amazon, support independent authors. And Allison is, I believe, going to be writing a series on this. So,
ooh.
that's going to be interesting. I'm so excited. And has a good twist, has a good plot twist. I love shockers in books. And then the second rec I have that I'm currently halfway done with, which I'm surprised I really liked. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta find out because I have some theories. This is called Four Dead Queens, and it says one big lie, two forbidden romances, 3 days to catch a killer, four dead queens. So,
Ooh.
in this book, now this book is the one thing that had me at first was it was one of those. It's one of those books that switches point of view where.
Mhm.
And in that one book that I read, I didn't really like it because of the fact that I switched from first person to third person. Like the plot was interesting and all that, I just couldn't get with it. This does the same thing where you're following one character from like their viewpoint, and then the rest is from others. And it
Mhm.
makes sense why they had to do that, but I'm just like, oh, couldn't it all just be third, or couldn't it all just be first?
Mhm.
Um, and the way this is set in the fictional world of Quadara, in which it's a nation, the nation of Quadara, that has four quadrants. Each are ruled by a queen. So there's four queens that rule over this oh my god, I love the history. How they when she wrote how the history, I was like, yes, female power. They were all like the way this four queens thing happened was because the husband, like there was one king who took a wife from each of the quadrants, and
Mm.
when he died, those queens were like, we've had enough of this man. We're gonna rule all together.
I
And I'm like,
love that.
yes, love that. So it says 17-year-old Carolee Corrington may seem harmless, but in fact, she's one of Quadara's most skilled thieves and a liar. Varen, on the other hand, is an honest, upstanding citizen of Quadara's most enlightened region, Ionia. Varen runs afoul of Carolee when she steals a package from him, putting his life in danger. When Varen attempts to retrieve the package, he and Carolee find themselves entangled in a conspiracy that leaves all four of Quadara's queens dead. With no other choices and on the run from Carolee's former employer, the two decide to join forces, endeavoring to discover who has killed the queens and save their own lives in the process. When their reluctant partnership blooms into a tedious romance, they must overcome their own dark secrets in hopes of a future together that seemed impossible just days before. But first, they have to stay alive and untangle the secrets behind the nation's four dead queens.
Mm.
So yeah, because the way, like the thing with this is that the quadrants, like if you're born in the one quadrant, you're there for the rest of your life, and they all have
Ooh.
different cultures. So Carolee is from Toria, which is like very about trade and shipment because it's like by the seas, and they are very lively. They show emotion, whereas Varen is from Ionia, which is about they prioritize technology and being composed. They don't show emotion, and so and not once you're in one quadrant, you stay there. Like you can't marry someone from another, and like Ionia has a very different lifestyle compared to Toria, and then there's Archaea, which is like land, and they prioritize that. They don't do technology, and then you have Ludia, which is very like artsy. They love to
Mm.
be fashionable,
That's
and
where I want to be.
yeah, yeah. Out of all of them, I find myself I would be most toward like Toria and Ludia. I would not I could not be. I feel like part of me could live in Ionia because I
Mhm.
am very logical, but I have to show emotion. And then
Mhm.
Archaea is really nice also because it's like they're very about land and um nature. So it's like that. And yeah, so you're going through this and it's like you're trying to figure out who's killing all the queens, because if all the queens are dead in Quadara, the nation's gonna go
Yeah.
up in flames. So, and I have a theory that I just read something, and there's, oh my god, each of the queens have like some secrets. So that it's like you're following two different stories. It reminds me of
Yeah.
Game of Thrones because you're following the story of Carolee and Varen, and like their kind of plots. But then you've got the four queens, and each of the queens have some secrets. Like the first chapter kicks off with with Carolee, and then the second chapter kicks off with one of the queens are dead, and so it's
Wow.
going. It's so I was surprised by how much I'm liking this, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait. I think I'm gonna finish it either tonight or tomorrow.
I'm
So
gonna, yeah, I just need to finish Life and Death. I'm almost done. I won't say anything else because that'll be for the next episode. But I was like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna like take notes or write in it or something.
I think I'm gonna do that. Like I think I'm gonna do that today. Is I'm gonna go write some notes down about life and death and my favorite things, and I can't wait to discuss it with you.
I
I'm so
know.
excited.
So we will have a an extra episode coming out this week, guys. For today, Monday, obviously, this Loki reaction to the first episode will be out, and then on Wednesday probably is just to give us some time to edit or give you guys some break time from us. Just a
Yeah.
day. We'll post our life and death analysis on Wednesday, and then you won't get another episode this week
Yeah. Yeah.
until the next time that we have to put an episode out, and that will be on June 28th. So that'll be our next episode, will be the question video.
Yeah. So if you're missing us then, you can always catch up on all our other episodes if you haven't, or just revisit them.
Yeah, if you guys if you prefer watching rather than listening, you can always catch our podcast episodes, the recorded version on YouTube. Just put in the type bar the Bite podcast with Raven and Ree on YouTube, and it'll pop up. So that's where you can find us. And you can find us
Thank
everywhere: Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker, all those other things.
all that. Yeah, so thanks for watching us watch Loki or listening into us. Maybe you were even watching it along with us and you were having the same thoughts as we were. Who knows?
Yes.
Maybe I'll post an Insta or a TikTok and see what other theories our like followers might have.
Yes, for sure. I think this will be interesting to see where this goes, and maybe we'll end up doing another episode where maybe we should do a recap for episode 4. So we'll watch this one, and then since 2 and 3 we'll watch alone. Maybe do a small recap, and then episode 4 we we'll do another one of these just to see if
We'll do
anything.
we'll do that for episode 4 and we'll do it for the finale.
Yes. Okay. That sounds like a plan. So we got content for days for you guys.
Yeah. Oh my god. So wait a minute. It's June 11th. So it's every Wednesday. Probably by the end of July, I would say beginning of August. So close to the end of summer is when we'll probably have like the finale, I would say. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
what away. Oh yes,
something like
summer.
that.
It's a hot Loki summer.
Hot Loki summer. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Hot Loki summer. We are hot Loki summers. And then literally in um
Literally in 3 months.
it'll be our 1
Wait a minute.
year.
4 times 3 is 12. We're
Mhm.
already a week. Yo, we literally have like
We have
11 and a half weeks till we meet.
yeah.
So
Because our first episode was October, right?
October 5th was our first episode.
Yeah. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more episodes till we're at our
1 year.
1 year. So
I'm gonna get a cake. I'm gonna get a cake for our 1 year, so
we'll have to do something real big for our 1 year podcast.
since our colors are the red, I'm gonna get a red velvet cake. I'm gonna ask him to like put an apple and
Okay.
some
how cute.
vampire teeth.
So stay tuned for our 1 year podcast party.
And if you've been with us since the beginning, it's gonna be a celebration for all of us.
Yes. Oh my gosh, how crazy. Wow, love it. Love that for us. All right, guys. Well, we will see you on Wednesday. So don't miss us too
Yeah.
much.
Don't miss us too much. We'll see you then.
Bye.